see from this stretch, it'd be great if we had some street trees to actually be walking in the shade along the way.
All of these people know Irving's Heritage Crossing well. They are business owners or residents, but on this day, they are getting a tour of their own neighborhood.
It actually causes some problems like you see with this tree right here, where the power lines are actually going through the tree.
The city's Heritage Crossing consultant led the tour, knowing that one of the steps in creating a pedestrian-friendly area is approaching it as a pedestrian.
When you're just driving by every day or parking real quick and jumping in the store and jumping out, you don't really experience the street.
We have been here for 18 years.
Philip Dye owns a business here, but on this tour he is noticing things he has never noticed before.
Yeah, you're getting that pedestrian scale, and especially with our group of people, 20 people. You start to see the individual bricks and the cracks in the sidewalks and the drop-offs of this.
Having really tight sidewalks at 4 feet actually cause people to move slower, and it actually reduces the likelihood that people will want to walk.
One of the things they noticed quickly is that it is not always an easy walk.
Sometimes the walks are narrow, sometimes we have trees and shrubs in the way, power poles, lots of different things, but that's where the people interact. Your feet interact with the sidewalk, and that's what we really have to focus on.
We have a lot of work to do. We've got to put money into our infrastructure to make it attractive for businesses to want to do business here.
Some of those issues could be fixed with the planned redevelopment of Irving Boulevard. It would reduce lanes, add crosswalks, and parking.
Because right now, 2nd Street and Irving Boulevard just goes zipping by, and Main Street's out here, and you're by it before you ever realize you passed it. So.
The tour goers also got a look at some of the special features on projects already completed.
But it does have that small retaining wall that kind of gives it a little bit of emphasis. It's got its front door on the street, so it's really trying to make an effort.
Other improvements are in progress. The owner of this building is taking part in the city's facade improvement program, which reimburses some expenses. And this old car dealership and sign shop could be the next location to see some major redevelopment.
2 bidders are looking at this property. One is a museum, a musician's museum, which also involves some live entertainment. The other one is an artist. An artist wants to come here and set up a gallery.
A new banner hanging on the side promotes downtown, including special events such as concerts. The store owner says these monthly events are making a difference.
Our business had increased and we saw a little bit more foot traffic, so the more people we have come in for special events, we get more people in shopping.
She and others are optimistic and say they already see how this effort at redevelopment is different than failed efforts of the past.
It's very different than the atmosphere that I walked into 3 years ago when I first got on council. Now you actually have a plan. Irving is taking the lead, which is a very different position than we were before.
That it's not going to be an intense shopping district or an urban city. It's really going to be an urban village. And focusing on that and not really focusing on how tall the buildings are, but how the buildings interact with the street and how the people interact with the sidewalk and the cars and the bikes. Getting that mentality understood by everybody will help get champions in the community to help push it forward.
So actually building the sidewalk up so that it's flush with the street.
Gateway Planning Group will be working with the city through the end of the year, meeting with residents and working to eliminate possible obstacles.
The other piece they're going to look at are the development ordinances. Make sure those are well tuned so when developers come to town, there's not a varied number of ordinances to look at, nothing cumbersome to work with.
The timing is right now, and I think we have people that are working more with us on a one-on-one basis, and it kind of builds you a little more optimism.
I'm very aware of almost every little thing that they are doing down here, and I've been very involved and probably been to every meeting that they've had with Gateway since we started. And I'm excited to see them actually doing something.